So I would have loved to have my earphones.
Welcome everybody to the blustery Stephen Oval at Hamilton's Sea Point Rugby Football Club. The crowd is starting to build here for the first team game between Hamilton's and False Bay, and the euphoria of the Stormers' victory is alive and well around the ground. Lots of happy faces. We're here for a Super League A clash between two of Cape Town's glamour clubs, Hamilton's and False Bay, that find themselves in very unusual spots in the log, 15th and 11th respectively. I'm joined by Coach Renzel Botman for today's Super League A action. Welcome, Coach.
Thanks, Adrian. It's my first time, but unexperienced, but excited to do this game. It's going to be a big clash between the two. False Bay, previous champs of last year, so I think it's going to be a massive game.
Yes, very much so. And let's look at that False Bay team then. Prop Wesley Footer, he starts at loose head. Andre Flum van Vieren, he's at hooker. Tariq Allen, tight head prop. And in the second row, we've got Agenje and Mabena. And looking at the loose trio, Lucanio Nomzanga, Tabo Ntsongo, and the experienced Ryan Ulafia. Halfbacks, Niaz Johnson and Ewan Adams. And then looking at the centre combination, Joshua Florence and Darren Jafter. The outside backs, Reino Mapu on the left wing, Muji van der Hoven, he's the right wing, and Michael Goedeke is at fullback. The reserves today for False Bay, James Pierce, Kamva Mgwali, Keegan van Wyk, Jan Oosterhuizen, Joshua de Toy. Just going to the last few here, Isaiah Wharton, Luke Jacobs and Dylan Freilink. That's the 23-man squad that False Bay have brought to this clash. They're currently in 15th position in the squad and on the log. Very unusual for them to be in that position, but they have faced the two varsity clubs, UCT and Marty, so far, so they'll certainly expect to get off the basement of the log as the season goes by. Then Hamilton's the starting lineup here, currently occupying 11th position. Nick Robeck, he starts at loose head prop. Aubrey Kutsia captains from the hooker position with Vandre Nokia on the tight edge. Mika Crowley and Willem van der Merwe, they form the second row, and the back row is Edwin Janssen, Edred Viljoen, and they're very impressive Lance Lambrecht. Connor van Eerden and Walter Smit, they're the halfbacks today, with Leighton van Wyk and the rising star of Western Province Rugby, Lloyd Costa, playing at 13. Out back, it's Yazid Karim on the left wing, the very experienced Damien Rawston, and the mercurial Wynand McLaughlin at 15. He's the vice captain with 40 caps for Hamilton's to his name. And then the bench, we got Devin Martinez, Reese van Eerden, and Ricky Wagabara, Friedelweich, Petrus Ninaba, and Jaco Geldenes. And rounding up the bench is JP Lewis, the veteran, and the relative newcomer, the very exciting Jared African. So standing by now for today's clash. Coach, it hasn't gone Hamilton's way over the last few years. We have to go all the way back to 2016 for Hamilton's victory. False Bay has definitely been in the ascendancy over the last few years. The reigning league champions, although they find themselves in 15th position. How do you see today's game?
That's going to be a tough one. Looking at the two teams, looking at on you know, they say rugby is never played on a piece of paper. That always happens inside the four lines. Two big teams coming up against each other, and I think, you know, it's going to be a
earlier on. The wind has died down a little bit, and that'll make for more attractive rugby. But certainly it's very cool conditions here in Greenpoint tonight. All we're missing here is a hot chocolate and a blanket, Coach.
Yes, definitely.
As False Bay about to kick off. We're just about standing ready for the kick-off. Dylan Freiling, he seems to have made the starting line where he kicks off deep. It's taken by Karim. He carries into contact. Hamilton's with the wind against their backs in this half. Looks like it's Aubrey Kutsia carries that forward. We're looking to exit this. It seems like they've carried this over the 22, so they won't be able to put this directly into touch. But Van Eerden with the wind has put that directly into touch. Seems like it was carried back.
Nose was inside, guys. Nose inside.
He got the benefit of that decision, Coach.
Yeah, we all thought it was outside the 22, but yeah, lucky for Hamilton.
A little bit of
Dylan Freiling is started at 10.
Okay. But Dylan Freiling is started at 10, usually a scrum off.
Yeah.
A bit of rugby for the Stormers as Flum van Veeren puts it in. Beautifully taken by False Bay. Now they carry it to the line. It's like a quick ball here for False Bay. And then here goes Flum van Veeren. He carries, but he's lost in contact. Now Hamilton's have a chance. Is Van Eerden going to feed Leighton Van Wyk to Costa. He gets held up in the midfield. Lots of energy in this game so far. That Carly or Van der Merwe, he gets dumped backwards. And it's a turnover. Here go False Bay. Great carry there by Nombo to Freiling, to Goedeke. Looks like Jafta, he regathers. Here go False Bay again to Freiling. And they get some space out wide here now.
No, backwards play!
Here's Freiling again. He feeds, like that's Olivia, the 8th man. Freiling, he's certainly patrolling. There's Goedeke. He's got a drawn pass here. Here's Muji van der Hoven. He puts it, and Smith with a wonderful recarry, but he knocked it on. Certainly the experienced Dylan Freiling having his say on this game early on so far, Coach.
Yes, like you said, experienced player, has been played a bit of 10 for a while at Falls Bay, helping him out there, and I think he's reading.
First scrum of the game, this will be an interesting contest. Niaz Johnson, he's going to feed.
Fine.
Immediately, Van Veeren pops out. Hamilton certainly got the better of that exchange, but they'll reset the scrum. Seems like the turf is cutting up there a bit, Coach, so they'll move over a few meters to the centre of the field. False Bay with a great attacking opportunity just on the 22. Johnson's going to feed.
Fine. Sit.
A few scrum problems here. Scrum very unstable at the moment. That one collapsing. Lots of celebrations here this evening, coach, with the Stormers through to the URC final. Lots of Stormers shirts next to us. Happy faces.
Good game for them. Good one.
Looked like that one was going to go down to the wire, but the Stormers finished strong. As Johnson feeds. And Van Vuuren pops out again. It's the second time he's popped, and now False Bay going forward. Here's Freiling, and he's straight through. He's straight through and he's in under the post. Oh, that's the easiest try Dylan Freiling will ever score in his life, coach, and False Bay take the lead.
Yeah, I just think the communication between the 9 and the 10 was a bit off, and that's why that gap opened up there. And obviously, as an experienced player like Dylan, he's obviously going to see that gap, and right through he went.
He certainly had an eye for the gap there, and it's a certain 7-pointer. False Bay looking to extend their 7-year winning streak over Hamilton's. Freiling pops this one over, and they take the lead by 7 points to 0. Great start for the visitors from Constantia, making the 20-kilometer trip to Hamilton's. McLaughlin's going to restart now. Hamilton's trailing by 7 points to 0. It's about 6 minutes or so gone, so there's plenty of time for them to mount a comeback. They had to come from behind against Tygerberg to claim a draw there. McLaughlin puts it high. Beautifully taken by Olivier. False Bay with the winds at their backs. We'll see if that plays factor. Freiling, he's going to put this in. Great kick. Walter Smith gets a hand on it. And looks like Lambrecht, he's carried it forward. Van Eden, he goes digging for the ball. To Vandre Nokia. Looks like he's setting up for the box kick here. Going to try and put this one high. No. Straight down the middle. Oh, the bounce, and that's a knock on. The referee hasn't seen it. Freiling certainly knocked that one on. He allowed it to bounce. And Johnson tries a kick, and that doesn't work out. And here goes Yazid Karim. Miami's have a chance. Andre Nokia, he carries it up. Takes a few meters. Here's Connor van Eden to Walter Smith. Ethan van Wyk got that ball under a bit of pressure. Here's Van Eden, and it's Walter Smith puts that on the boot, and Pudeker, he's going to return that with interest. So that whole exchange worked out well for False Bay. Not a very good kick, coach, by Walter Smith.
Yeah, I think False Bay put him a bit under pressure there, and I think the kick obviously had to go, and unless they want to not go over the advantage line. I think the pressure or the defense of False Bay is coming up quick, so I think that's putting up a bit of a pressure on them.
They've made a name for themselves, their defense and conditioning. That's why they are the reigning league champions. Looks like Van der Merwe might go up for this. No, it's Jedrik Viljoen that gets a hand on that, but it's a little bit scrappy. Hamiltons do come away with it, maybe a bit fortuitously there, as Van Eden tries a snipe. And it's a bit of a knock on. I think there might have been a knock on there, but that's the call of the ref. And a little bit of guys getting to know one another there, coach. On the part
feeling
of the
each other out.
Yeah. changing a few phone numbers. They might meet up a little bit later at the bar. We can't see, we need to go higher up. Alright, now seems like everything's calmed down, and it's going to be a scrum here. False Bay will feed. Johnson's going to feed this scrum. False Bay lead by 7 points to 0. Good crowd in here tonight, Coach. I think as this game goes by, it will build as more and more people come back from Cape Town Stadium, which is in the background here. The great scrum. There's a lot of pressure on Van Vuuren there, hooker. Here we go, False Bay again. Oh, and here's a penalty. Penalty for offside. Ryland goes for the ball. No swearing.
It's just bags.
Right, it seems as though that kick was kicked into touch and goal, Coach. So there'll be a scrum to Hammies just outside the 22. Connor van Eerden's going to feed. Hammies need to get out of their territory here.
But she's hateful, that's hateful.
Right, great scrum by Hammies. Here's Van Eerden to Leighton van Wyk, he bursts through. Great kick by Van Eerden, and that's going to roll into touch in the False Bay 22.
On the one down, they reset here, it's fine. In that stuff, they can move up.
Maybe you stand at the top.
Did she go? Oh, then you stand down there, then they can stand on top.
We leave it there.
Can I leave my one bag here?
Right,
Oh, but you're going to stand, huh? So I can leave my bag here.
right, Van Vuuren's going to feed False Bay under pressure now. It's beautifully taken.
I know.
Now they're under pressure. Looks like Hammies might have turned that one over.
Okay. No, it's fine. They can stand. No, it's fine. They stand.
Here goes Van Wyk, he's through the gap. Hammies with their first real attacking opportunity here. Coach Van Eerden digs for the ball. Here's Walter Smith to McLaughlin. They had advantage. Straight in front of the post. Decision time, Coach.
At the moment,
3
still
points,
early, 3 points definitely.
On the platter here, right in front of the post, against the wind. Hammies playing against the wind in this half. They trail by 7 points to 0.
Yeah.
So gift 3 points, and that's certainly the decision that Aubrey could see has come to. One suspects the more they count down that clock, with the benefit of the wind in the second half, it's False Bay that have to put up the score here. So this is a gift 3 points, and McLaughlin's going to step forward.
You must pull the scan in a bump.
And he's struck the upright and it's gone over. Maybe the wind played on his mind a bit there, coach.
Yes, definitely. I just wanted to say now the wind is a bit twirling at the moment in Cape Town, so sometimes it comes
has
across.
more of a psychological effect than a physical effect. If you put that one through the middle, it's going to go over anyway, isn't it? Here we go. Freiling, he's going to start. He starts. False space 7, Hamilton's 3, and well. Well, no one put a name on that one, coach. That was a bit disappointing. That ball was allowed to hang in the air for a long time and nobody came forward to
I think
take
that
it.
was definitely a communication problem between the players. I think there was 3 players around the ball that just didn't want to nominate to say I'm going to take it.
So that area has given False Bay another opportunity. They scored, the only try in this game has come from a set piece. Dylan Freiling, he's set up in the same formation. Looks like Muji van der Hoeven is going to run a little line around the back perhaps. And Van Vuuren pops out yet again. Certainly an issue there. There we go again. So tries the same thing. No luck this time for Dylan Freiling because Johnson, he plays to Genje. And there's a knock on.
Stuff LJ.
A little bit of a let off there. Hammies will have a chance to clear their line. I was commenting a moment ago that the wind seemed to have died, but certainly come up in the last few minutes. So what would you say the tactics are for Hamilton's playing against the wind in this half, coach?
At the moment, playing against the half, normally you'll play a bit tighter, keep the ball tighter, keep it more with the forwards, and it's just all about ball retention at the
Massive
moment.
scrum here. This time False Bay certainly seemed to have the ascendancy in that scrum. There's Walter Smith. Oh, and here's Karemi, he's going on a run in his own 22 here. And he's retained possession, but the ref was reaching for his whistle here. Van Eerden's going to try and put this one out of touch. The breeze is certainly, he hasn't gone for touch here. He's linked this over the top, and Goedeke, he catches it, he goes on a run. It's a bit of a high shot there. And here's Johnson to Magwenya. It's Joshua Florence and Johnson to Norm Zanga. Here's Freiling again.
Where's the offside?
Turnover now. Hammies have got the ball of Andre Nokia. Oh, beautifully done, beautiful hands here. Here's Royston. He's still going. Damien Royston, very strong on his feet. Bit of a high shot there, and the referee's got playing advantage. Here's Connor van Eerden. He goes on a little bit of a run. Oh, massive hit in the midfield. Here's van Eerden to Vandre Nokia. He gets met by a wall of False Bay defenders, and Connor van Eerden puts it in behind. Now the bounce of the ball. McLaughlin's after it. Oh, here's a knock on. It's got to be a try. Surely it's got to be a try for Hamilton. And that beautiful kick by Connor van Eerden, not controlled at the back by False Bay. And we'll wait to see who gets up with the ball. Not 100% sure.
Damien Royston.
Looks like it might have been Damien Royston. Managed to get over the line. And Hamilton strike back, playing against the wind. Connor van Eerden spotted the space at the back, coach.
Yeah, I think, just looking at the field, there was only one guy at the back. Connor saw that 4 guys from Emmys on the blind side. Had to take the open space.
Oh, that was certainly a moment of genius by Connor van Eerden. And Hammy's hit the lead here. The scoreboard's not reflecting it at the moment, but Hamilton's lead 8 points to 3 with a conversion to come. McLaughlin's got a chance to 8 points to 7. I'm corrected.
Gotta keep you on your toes.
Here we go, McLaughlin comes forward. No, so managed to find his radar tonight. 8 points to 7. It's a 1 point gap. Freiling, he's going to try and hang this one right, but the wind at his back. Hangs it beautifully. Off again, yet again. Amy Stone come forward to take the ball. A little bit lucky to come away with that. Looks like Jared Africa's come on for Damien Rawson. For Yazid Karim. So Hamilton's kickoff woes continue, coach. 8 points to 7. The scrums have been very scrappy so far. Hard to say who's really got the edge. It's like Hamilton's this time as Van Vuuren pops up again. Johnson, he gets trapped in possession behind that. That scrum certainly didn't work out in False Bay. False Bay contemplating the pick and drive. They get met by Simon Hamilton's defenders, but the ball's available. Seems like that might have been lost forward or ripped in the tackle. We'll wait to see here, but Dammies have a turnover and they've got a great chance here. Van Eerden again with that box kick. That's beautifully done in the bounce. It's very good, and Freiling's under pressure. Oh, yes. A little bit over eager there. Jared Africa going off his feet, coach.
Yeah.
Freiling with all that experience, choosing to go to ground, cleverly choosing to go to ground, and inviting Jared Africa to go off his feet and give away the penalty. Seems like Freiling seems to have picked up an injury there. We'll see he's okay. Actually a very important player in the False Bay lineup. He has a penalty. Bit of a soft penalty there, unfortunately. But yeah, the classic case of experience versus inexperience. Jared Africa, very, very talented. Very exciting prospect. Maybe outsmarted there by Dylan Freiling. Yes. False Bay on the lineup. Van Vuuren, he's going to feed the line out. Oh, beautiful line out by False Bay Freiling. He opts for the kick. Were they behind? Freiling, beautifully taken by Van Eerden. He's had an excellent game so far. Edric Viljoen goes on the pick and drive. Certainly an arm around the neck there. Not spotted by the referee. Ball's available for Van Eerden again. Here's Van der Merwe. He gets met by a massive wall of defenders from False Bay. Looks like that could be that de Blanche. Van Eerden. Oh, a great catch by Walter Smith. He carries it up. Van Eerden again. Will he look for the kick? No. And he's over that vantage line now. Seems to be growing in confidence in this game after that early setback, the try. Oh, that one goes missing. Here's a mistake though. Here's a mistake. Here comes false play. Johnson. Oh, he might have knocked that on. A couple of mistakes here from both sides. But at 8-7, coach, and 25 minutes gone in this game. It's anybody's game. I don't think the scoreboard could be a truer reflection of what we've seen so far.
I don't know about that, Adrian. It's like we said in the beginning. It's going to be a battle up front, and I think at the moment it's two big packs playing against each other, and yeah, they're just fighting it out to see who can dominate this game. I just think at the moment, the Nines are playing very well, very good rugby, but maybe sometimes we have to slow the game a bit down to see what's in front of you. But both teams are playing good rugby at the moment.
Van Eerden's going to feed, and Hamilton's get the put into the scrum just on halfway, their side of halfway. Like, the Blanche, Lamprecht at least, to Van Eerden.
No.
It's hard to see at this stage. It's a penalty to Hammies. Tackler release.
Corner down. It looks like Connor van Eerden is down at the moment after that big tackle that he got.
He carried the ball there and he seems to be down. That would be a setback if he had to come off. He's had a huge influence on this game. Controlling beautifully from 9 against the wind. So as we wait to see if Conor van Eerden can continue. Currently being attended to by the medical staff. This broadcast is made possible by Stapleford Insurance, to sponsor this broadcast. And we're very thankful to them for making it possible to live stream Community Club Rugby, which is such a vital part of our rugby ecosystem, coach. Right, McLaughlin. There's a penalty. He's going to go to posts. He's got the breeze probably coming on at a diagonal direction over this ground. So he may be looking to curl this in from the right hand side to left. It's probably about close to 50 meters on the angle. Certainly seen him hit these in normal conditions. It's a great strike. And it's over. What a kick. Well, Wayne McLaughlin strikes a long distance, long range penalty for Hammies as they pull further into the lead. Hamilton's 11, false play 7. Another mistake from the kickoff there. False play will get the throw in. 11 points to 7. Hamilton's in the lead, looking to break a 7-year losing streak against false play. A little bit of argy-bargy there, coach. A few emotions running high.
Stop, Flammy!
The line-out will be fed by... Oh, it looks like it might be... Yeah, the line-out's going to be fed by Van Vuuren. So far, it's pretty much been even Stevens in the set piece. We seem to have been winning the physical battle here, but we have a long way to go. 11 minutes in this half, plus whatever time the referee decides to add on. This is a scrappy line out, and that's Drake Allen. He bursts through. Here go false play. They're now in the 22. They're looking to hit back. Been all Hamiltons in the last 10 or 15 minutes. Oh, and that's a collapsed ball. Decision going Hamilton's way. They seem to be winning these physical exchanges, coach.
Yeah, at the moment, great tackle great tackle assist by Willem there to keep the ball carrier up there. So that's a great win for Hamilton at the moment.
So Hamilton's 11, false base 7. It's been an arm wrestle. Hamilton's 11 points coming by a try by Damien Rawston and 2 penalties by Daynard McLaughlin. False base points, well, all 7 of those points belong to Dylan Freiling. He hit a gap and scored under the post and converted his own try.
Coach! Fine!
Van Eerden, he feeds. But they come away with it. Here's Smith. Here's Africa. Africa makes it as far as the 22. Hamilton's under massive pressure in that scrum. Managed to get the ball out. Van Eerden did well under pressure. False may have another chance. And he's looked to run that one from deep inside their 22. Oh, and beautifully won by Edric Viljoen as Africa comes away with it again. The ball springs out loose. Oh yes, Lloyd Costa, he hasn't had a lot of chances tonight. Van Eerden beautifully carried up by Hamiza, look to exit now. Might be for McLaughlin standing deep of Van Eerden. He's been doing all the clearances himself, this time with the right foot. He finds grass as Kudeker goes hunting for the ball to Freiling. And Freiling, he puts a chip in, and once again it's Van Eerden. He's away! Oh, he got ankle tapped there, beautiful. Yes, Van der Merwe. This is beautiful, that's a high tackle, surely. I don't think he's seen it. Yes, Leighton van Wyk. Well, the electric Connor van Eerden. Certainly a moment of brilliance there by Connor van Eerden, who showed Dylan Freiling his dancing steps, coach. So had a very impressive game, Connor van Eerden, I must say.
I think Connie is stepping up his game at the moment. Normally, experienced Louis Liang, he's not playing this week. So he got the heads up to start this game. So I think he's really stepping up his game this week. After the past few games, he was a bit struggling, but I think this game is really showing that he's supposed to be it, to put it that way.
Yeah, he's certainly taken his opportunity here tonight. Having started most of the season in the shadow of Louis Nel, a veteran of Hamilton's. Here's McLaughlin. And he struck that beautifully. That's straight through the middle. That's beautifully straight through the middle. McLaughlin with the 3 points. Hamilton's 14, full value for their 14-7 lead. No question about it, they've been the better side in this half. Led in large part through Connor van Heerden and Walter Smith's clearance has gained him about 10 metres. So our false player back in Hammy's half. Deep in their territory where they've spent a large amount of time with very little profit, coach. They say it's a game of lost opportunities, isn't it? You take your opportunities, you win.
Yeah.
You don't, you probably won't win. Beautifully taken in the line out there, and they set up the rolling ball. The ball has collapsed. The referee said it's collapsed under its own weight as Johnson goes digging for the ball. Looks like Florence, he's taking that ball. Here's Johnson again, he goes on a bit of a run. Here's Freiling, massive hit. Oh, Kudoko got absolutely dumped in the middle of the field. That's a turnover now. That's a turnover, and looks like Hammies will. Here they go. Here's Van Heerden with a kick again. And Kudoko, he's got to chase back. He's under pressure. Oh, beautifully done. Here's Van der Hoven. He's going to put it. He's going to put a kick in. He's up against Jared Africa. Oh. The game has certainly opened up now. Passions are flying here. Johnson. He digs foot. He looks for Freiling. He's going to put this one way downfield where Walter. Once again, Hamilton's allowing that ball to bounce in this wind, coach.
Come boys, hold on here, come.
Very difficult to control in this wind. It was a great kick by Freiling. So now Hamilton's play came forward to take the ball out of the air. Very difficult to manage in these conditions. Once again with 3.5 minutes to go or so. Hamilton's 14, false play 7. False play with a chance to score just before half time here. They spent a lot of this game in a very similar position. False play supporters are starting to look a bit worried now, coach here next to us. They've had a long, unbroken run of success in this fixture in recent years. Here's Florence. Florence Johnson. She's beautifully
Tackle!
held up by Leighton van Wyk Johnson. A big hit in the middle of the field. That's a clean out. They've got a bit of space on the outside here. Looks like Johnson's gone on a run.
No, you must pass the ball!
Johnson, he goes on his own.
Too quick.
There's Kudoko with a beautiful ball. There's a chance for false play. It's Muji van der Hoven and he's going to score. And false play strike just before half time, coach. That's a crucial score in this game. They've been under the pump.
I think, just looking at that play there, suck them in, go wide. Obviously, a guy like Zaid, obviously against a slower player, always going to beat him one-on-one.
Well, it was a great finish, and false play showed a lot of patience there. They managed to hold the ball for quite a long period of time, which they haven't done for quite a while in this first half. Looks like Freiling, this is going to be a very important kick, 14-12. going to come forward. See if he can level the scores here. Here he comes. And he struck it beautifully. Well, that's Mother Nature for you. Eh? That is Mother Nature. That was going straight down the middle. And the gust came up and blew it into the car park.
Just decided, yeah, it's not your day today.
30 seconds.
Hamilton's 14, False Bay 12. It's been an arm wrestle. False Bay have had the territorial advantage. Hammies have often been camped in or around their 22, but they find themselves in the lead. There are 3 Wynand McLaughlin penalties and a try by Damien Rawston. McLaughlin hangs it. It's going to flow towards the touchline where Olivier collects. There's Flum van Veeren. Styling. His kick actually led to the try. Lamprecht. Lamprecht with a good carry. That ball's not out surely. Is he going to put it out to touch for half time? Yes, he does. And that's half time. Well, a thrilling end to the first half. The crowd's certainly getting involved. If the first half was anything to go by, Coach, I think we're going to be in for an absolute cracker as this game goes on.
It's a 50-50 at the moment. Two great teams at the moment playing great rugby. And I think, yeah, like you said, 80th minute, it's going to come down to the wire today.
It's going to be very interesting to see what the next 40 minutes hold. Hamilton's 14, False Bay 12, playing against the wind. Hamilton's will certainly feel the happier of the two teams after 40 minutes. We'll see you after the break. Right, we're standing ready for the second half. What a 40 minutes it's going to be. Two of Cape Town's glamour rugby clubs in the Super League A, Hamilton's and False Bay. McLaughlin gets us started. Walter Smith regathers the kick and Kudika, he can't control that in the swirling wind. That might be a tactic this half. Here he goes on a run. He's got a lot of speed, tremendous speed, but he slips and falls just inside the 22. And a great clearance. Oh, the wind.
The wind is going to play with you.
Wind against False Bay in this half. He seemed to strike that okay, but he gained him about 10 meters. Certainly playing its part. False Bay would have been trying to build an innings, put up a score in the first half. They failed to do. They trail by 2 points here. Like throw to the back, that's gone wildly skew. False Bay come away with it. Like a few substitutes on the field now. Hamilton's butcher an opportunity. Frylink to Florence. He gets trapped by Costa. Costa, what a massive tackle by Costa. He's got a lot of energy. Johnson digging around. Playing the ball down now. Frylink going to look for touch, and the breeze blowing diagonally. That pretty much the kind of angle you want to hit the ball at, coach.
If you can kick with the wind, against the wind, and then with the wind in that way across the field, it's definitely going to count in your favor.
All that experience, Frylink playing off there. Hamilton's throwing through to the back of the line now. Henry Viljoen's going to be beautifully done. Oh, he got stolen. Smart play by False Bay as they disrupted that line out. The great clean out, and the knock on comes.
I think they must have left one there because you can't play the guy in the air.
Yes. Well, we certainly saw a bit of a contentious decision towards the end of the first half as well. The one the ref missed. But the sum total of it is a scrum for Hamilton's. Just right on the 10-meter line. Van Eerden's going to feed. False Bay losing that ball in contact. Andre Nokia packing down closest to us here at the tight end position. So another big scrum. The penalty advantage to Hammies, as it looks like Lumbrecht's away. Here's Van Eerden. Oh, now they're going to come back for the advantage there. It was a great opportunity there, coach. If Hammies could have showed greater composure.
Just looking at that play, Adrian, I think we should have, Hammies should have come to the same side. Would have been better opportunity for them.
Certainly the False Bay defence was scrambled there, and on that side there was a lot of opportunity. And looks like Baynard McLaughlin is going to go for goal. He's radar certainly been on fire tonight from the kicking tee. Try and extend the lead to 5 points. McLaughlin comes forward. Oh, and that's a beautiful strike, and it's straight through the middle. some of the Stormers players have rocked up here now. Namakaba, he's joined us here. Right next to us here in the commentary box. Ryling restarts to kick Rawston with a great tack. He gets met by 3 or 4 False Bay defenders. Is Walter Smith going to look to clear here? Carried by Carly. He's
Box kick vlees.
Connor Van Eden setting up a box kick again. He goes on a run though. Here he goes. Oh,
Dat Busanda is a child.
massive hit that was on Connor Van Eden. They're going to go for the pick and drive there. Oh, Smith, he's going to clear. He's carried that one back. Just a couple of mistakes here by Hammy's coach. They've had the wind in their favour in these 6 minutes or so. A couple of mistakes giving False Bay an opportunity to scrub back. Hamilton 17, False Bay 12. All to play for. Both teams desperately need league points. False Bay come away with it, and well, just a little bit unsighted there. They're getting closer to the try line, and that's a knock on. Oh, that's a golden opportunity there. The line out went completely awry, but looked like it was Allen that came away with the ball there.
It was the captain, I think, if I'm correct. Cabo, no.
Anyway, that's the scrum. Hamilton's under pressure now. Looks like Kamba Ngwali's on in jersey number 17. Van Eden to Smith. Clears his line. False Bay, the line out on the 22, another opportunity.
Seems like Luke Jacobs is getting ready.
Luke Jacobs is warming up here, jersey number 24. He's about to replace, but beautifully taken in the line-out. False Bay, certainly the line-outs have been superb this evening as they look to peel away from the maul. Johnson goes digging around for it there now as they continue to move forward though. And that maul's collapsed, and referee getting a lot of advice here in the second half, coach.
Yeah, everyone always have a better view of what the game is about. Everyone knows more rules than the ref.
The ball was certainly available there, and Johnson chose to keep it in the maul. Hamilton maul defense bundled that one into touch.
Shinji is coming
Michael
up for
Whittaker is coming off for Luke Jacobs.
Good game by Michael. I think he read the game well, especially in this wind at Hamilton.
It's pretty difficult out there at fullback in this wind, coach. Ball swirling around. Hard to really say what direction the wind is coming from. False Bay. Hammy's pictured another line out there. False Bay come away with it again. Here's Jacobs. Costa makes a great tackle. Midfield, this is ball available. Yes, Johnson digs around. This is Olafia. He gets met in the midfield. A bit of a wild pass. Here's Florence. He puts a chip in behind. And, McLaughlin has pulled that one, and Florence is going to score. Very, very close to the line here. Here they come. Oh. It's another knock on the line with a try line at his mercy. False Bay knock on. They must be wondering how they didn't score there.
Come on, Fatah!
It's like Isaiah Wharton's warming up here in jersey 21.
Come easy!
Nice, big one, easy.
That was I. Wharton played Western Province under 20 last year. So good player coming on for False Bay.
Certainly a lot of quality young players in the False Bay ranks. Some of their ex-under 20s as well, making it into the first team squad. All credit to their coaches for their development. Same for Hamilton's Jared Africa, who's taken the field as early as the 4th minute. Another massive scrum here. Here comes the penalty, and they take it quickly. Here goes Olivia, and he's 10 meters back. Our False Bay are sensing the opportunity here. They looked a bit flat at times in the first half. Hamilton's defence will have to stand the test here. They need to hold that one up. Fantastic defence by Hammies here. Can they play wide here? There's a massive overlap. It's Africa. Oh, another drop ball. Well. Our False Bay going to rue these missed opportunities. That was another golden opportunity. The try line at his mercy.
Oh, that's it.
Come, Muji, stay focused!
Come on, Muji, come.
It's a little bit unsighted. I'm not sure if it was Muji van der Hoven there in the corner who spilt that ball.
Walter Smith
Walter
coming off.
Smith's being replaced. Seems like McLaughlin will go to 10 now, coach.
Yep, McLaughlin 10. If I'm correct, the coaches who then put JP Lewis, he will go to 13 with
Up your banner, boy!
JP Lewis, very experienced campaigner.
yeah, Lloyd will go to 15, if I'm correct.
Lloyd Costa will
Yeah,
go
Lloyd Costa will go to 15.
fullback.
Yeah, and then JP will go to outside centre.
A lot of chat at the moment. The backline, McLaughlin and company. JP Lewis.
Seems Vanway was replaced by Devin Martinez.
Andre Nokia also had a very solid game, I must say, very impressive. Certainly his kick ball carrying, an outstanding feature. Scrumming has been a problem though for Hamilton. Let's see how this one goes. Looks a little bit better. Again, they pop up. Here's Leeton van Wyk. He goes on the charge. What a carry by him. This could be a turnover though. Right. Here's Aubrey could see it. Oh, what a massive hit. Midfield. The bodies are going to hurt tomorrow. Here's McLaughlin. He'll put this one in behind where Jacobs. The bounce is good for him. Costa and Dawson there's the offloads. Costa's got tremendous pace, I must tell you. Seems like he might be out.
Just keep the ball in.
Turnover. Yes,
Good tackle by Lloyd though.
That Robeck seems carried by Aubrey Kutsia.
What the box kick?
Here it comes again. False Bay set three men back
What the
now
box
for
kick, LJ?
Connor van Eden as he gets charged down. There's Florence. Eden box kicks haven't really come into play. False Bay putting 3 men back to cope with Connor van Eden. Here's Van der Hoven. He goes down to ground. Here we go again. Oh, big carry there.
Nice, Busanda.
Johnson. Van Vuren, he gets met by a wall of defenders.
What's the offside?
Freiling, a little bit more of a quiet second half of Freiling. Oh, and here's the penalty.
Good steal by JP Lewis there. Good steal by JP Lewis.
JP Lewis in over the ball. He certainly brings a tremendous amount of experience to this Hammies lineup.
I think at the moment Hamilton's is not actually utilizing the wind at the back of them. There's actually, what I'm thinking is a little bit more ball on boot in this half. Get the guys to turn around, get Fosbury to turn around, and you play in their half.
I think that was something that Freiling certainly did for Fosbury in the first half. He constantly put the ball to boot and drove Hammies back into their half. And so far in these 16 minutes or so, Hammies have not been able to use that win advantage. So their line out has not really functioned. They haven't been able to do much with any sort of territorial advantage they've had, and that probably explains why it's still a tight game. They set up the rolling, he peels away there, beautifully done. Here's McLaughlin to Jake, Leeton, Van Dijk. Oh, it's a big foul. No, jeez, they caught up to Van der Hoeven. I was sure he was going to be gone there. Here's Freiling, Van Vieren. False play on the charge here now. They need to score to stay in the game. There's a penalty. Hamilton's offside. Another mistake there in the back line.
1 out of 10, Mr. Red.
Robbie Katsia is down at the moment.
It's like Hammies is going to make a few changes here. So, well,
Like Petrus Nienaber is coming on.
Ricky Ngobara and
Reese van Eerden's also making his way on, so a triple change.
let's see where the placement.
Line is yours, line is yours. Line is
Ricky Rubik and Aubrey Katsia coming on.
Got to be cue in the line like that. There's a penalty.
wind push the ball. That's why
Wind
it's
has
played
come
off.
up tremendously now. Oh shit, sorry.
Even staan, die wind gaan die bal.
Very difficult to manage in these conditions, coach.
Even us in the commentary
even us
box.
in the commentary box. Clipboards flying.
He's pushing the ball.
It's never that far, Mr. Linesman.
Yeah, it's the blind one.
Just telling you. It was the wind.
There we go. Hammies can feed the line out here on the halfway line. They've been using for Yun quite effectively. Taken by Edric Yun. They set up the rolling ball, but they peel away. And once again, Lewis gets trapped. He gets trapped. Fights for his life there. Lots of advice here from the crowd, coach. It's just going to continue. Players really struggling. Here's Jared Africa. Here's Jared Africa.
Oh my word!
Oh, here he goes. Can he look for it offload? Oh! Lost that one forward. Oh, the lightning pace of Jared Africa.
I knew he was fast, Adrian, but I did not know he's that fast.
Well, I tend to agree with you. That was lightning fast. I think I saw every third step. Right. Jared Africa lost that ball in contact. And Falsebay have the scrum. of emotion here, by the way. A lot of fun out here tonight.
Always with the club crowd. Always fun.
Club rugby, community club rugby.
That's why we love the game of
That's why we
rugby,
love
and
the
that's
game
why
of
we love
rugby.
community rugby. There you go.
To remind you, the stream is sponsored by Stapleford Insurance, making club rugby, community club rugby possible. Very important that we keep the following of community club rugby alive and well. It's a very important part of our rugby ecosystem. So we say thank you to Stapleford Insurance as Johnson feeds scrum. This one collapses on. If he has a look, nothing to say. This one's on the ground. It's like
Pick up by Ewan.
Nice, man.
it's a great kick. What a kick! Well, they certainly, as strange as it may sound, Pulse may have used the wind better in the second half, even though it's
better.
against them.
Yeah, much better. I always say in a win like this, you have to know how to play it.
Absolutely. Fireling's off, by the way.
Come James, come James!
Hammies will have the feed in the line-up.
Good stuff, Fata!
Good man, but
Yeah, that's yours over there. That's yours.
Go balls for your line-out!
No gap in that line-up. Let's see what happens. Edric Viljoen, and it's over the top. Beautifully. Well, they managed to recover, Hammies. Here we go. Van Eden. Beautiful pass. Here's Van Wyk. He gets held up in midfield. Van Eden again. Looks like Devin Martinez making over the advantage line. It's Mika Carly. Van Eden, he goes on the blind side. Here's Jared Africa. The exciting Jared Africa. He goes on a run. Gets held up in the midfield.
No, you're off!
Here's Van Eden again. To Petrus Nienaber. Van Eden. Certainly a live wire. Beautiful offload by McLaughlin, but it was a forward pass.
Forward pass.
I was a little bit obscured by the pole at in the stand here at Hammy. But
Friedel Weiss coming on.
Riedel Wyk making
His surname sometimes very obscured.
Riedel Wyk coming to replace Willem van der Merwe.
linesman, Hunda.
17 minutes to go, 17-12, Hammy's lead. They led at half time 14-12, they've scored the only points of this half. To Wynand McLaughlin.
Come balls, boy!
Sit!
That scrum's collapsed again. We'll have to see how the scrums fare in this half, coach. They were a little bit messy in the first half.
Same mark over there.
Very tough on the ground also. Very tough on the feet also with a little bit of dampness on the field. Guys slipping a bit. Probably
Absolutely,
some of
and
the guys
the
wearing
wind
some.
really coming up and then dying down and coming up and dying down. It's pretty hard to get any sort of consistency, and you haven't seen the ball go wide often like we did in the first half. Or
Yeah, on the arm and buckling going down.
There's a penalty to false play. That was another let off there by Hammies.
No, you can go.
Not binding correctly by Ricky.
Another again, they're peppering this near corner, but this time it doesn't work. Here's Costa. Yes, Costa, he's on the run, he's away. Manages to get back to his feet. Referee says the tackle wasn't completed. And Eden digs. Massive pass by Wynand McLaughlin. Who's this? And he's carried forward. Somebody's down there in the background. Just Van Wyk. He lets Africa loose. Who offloads back to Van Wyk. No. He was in touch.
Just in touch.
Oh, I can tell you. Anybody's going to crack this game up is Jared Africa, isn't it? He has looked extremely dangerous when he's had the ball. What a star. There was a foot in touch, and False Bay are going to feed the line out. So far their line outs function very well, and another beautiful line out by False Bay. Here they go on the run. Over the advantage line. Yet another knock-on in contact by False Bay, coach. They certainly had their chances. They had 2 or 3 chances a few minutes ago, right on Hammy's line, which they couldn't capitalize on, and a few other opportunities where they've carried the ball into contact and lost it in contact. And here's another occasion.
Yeah.
It looks like the captain, Tabu
Went low.
Congo,
So both
is
went
down
low.
at the moment.
That's why. Yeah. If
Let's hope this is not too serious. He seems to be back to his feet now. Well, he stays down a bit.
that is
Once again, thanks to Staplewood Insurance for sponsoring this live stream feed of Hamilton's versus False Bay in the Super League A. We have 2 special prizes to give to the man of the match. The man of the matches from man of the match from each side, I should say. Sponsored by Harry Hartman Wine, so we'd like to thank them as well. It's a blustery, cold evening in May, but on the field, the excitement is warming us up, coach. We approached the last 13 minutes of this game. Hamilton 17, False Bay 12.
crouch. Bind. Sit.
Van Eden, ball springs loose. Van Eden goes the other way. Looks like Costa's there. He's one-on-one. Here's Africa. Costa and Africa. Very exciting combination for Hamilton's this season. This massive hit in the midfield. It's a little bit high. Van Eden. Oh, absolutely massive. And there have been some massive hits in this game. So Van Eden digs. He's going to dig. Here's Friedel Vai. False Bay gets a penalty there. We weren't really needed in that exchange. Coach, the crowd told you exactly what happened.
I think the ref listened to the crowd at that time.
Here come False Bay. They've been peppering every single kick to this grandstand side. As the wind blows diagonally across the ground.
Fast hold. Fast hold this one.
And Fearon,
Let's go,
he's going to feed the line off. Like a bit of a scrappy line out, and Johnson, he gets caught in possession. Johnson again, and he's got to be careful. And these are going to be careful that they don't go offside.
Yeah.
Here's Van Fearon. Oh, intercept opportunity there for Van Eden, but he dropped the ball. Right. The action's right here in front of us, coach.
Advantage over.
Nice, man.
Costa in the swirling wind. Oh, he lets the ball bounce. Here he goes on a run, Lloyd Costa. Can he get away? Look at the speed. Tremendous pace, Lloyd Costa. Here he goes. He gets caught eventually. It's a good 45-meter run. Here's Van Eden. to Hendrik Viljoen to JP Lewis. Here's Van Eden again. Van Eden with the dancing feet. He gets dumped.
Use it!
Let's go, boy!
Trying to ruck. He might have come in from the side there. A lot of passion here on the sidelines. The pick and drivers that just look to slow this one down. And Eden finally makes his way to the base of the ruck. Looks like he got roughed up a bit in that last tackle. There's McLaughlin. And he finds a beautiful touch just outside False Bay 22. False Bay will feed the line out. I must say that the two finds of the season, perhaps, Coach Lloyd Costa and Jared Africa for Hamilton, they've really looked full of life and full of energy in this game, and looked like if anybody is going to land the knockout play, it might be one of the two of those.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, Lloyd, I know 2 weeks ago played a Curry Cup for Western Province as well.
Beautiful take again on False Bay. Here they come. Great kick. Oh, and it's been carried back.
What?
Carried back. Been carried back, and it's a little bit unsighted there. And so Hammies have a line out. This has not been a great night for the Hammies line out, coach.
No.
So far,
Dat is jouw zijne.
let's see, they've got a
Hij
golden
zei merk,
opportunity
hij is jouw
to
merk.
bang some points here
Meter. That's yours.
as
That's yours.
they finally get into the False Bay 22. Like Martinez is going to throw, he might be looking
Middle ball!
for Viljoen. Viljoen has been Ninaber. They set them all. And we set them all. Here they go.
No.
Seems like that ball might be available there. Here we go. Is it time to start thinking about a drop goal, coach? Here we go.
7 minutes left.
7 minutes to go.
don't
Hamilton
know.
17, False Bay 12. Oh, and maybe that wasn't the best option there.
Over there.
Wasn't the best option.
Help.
False Bay get a call for the mark. Here we go. They're going to look for touch. This is a wonderful touch finder. Oh, but it hasn't gone into touch, or will it go? No, they're going to take it quickly. Oh, no, they won't. Well, if False Bay do manage to pull this one out of the fire, it's their kicking that's been the difference here. There's no question. They've absolutely outclassed Hammies in their tactical kicking in the second half. Very intelligent kicking game, using the wind that's playing up against in their faces, but up against this grandstand side. Oh, another line out goes. A number of mistakes by Hamilton's. Here we go. Here go False Bay. Great tackle in the midfield. Oh, no advantage there. We're going back. Knock on. Knock on advantage, it seems, from the line-up.
Yeah.
Crucial moments, coach. 6 minutes to go. Anybody's game.
Come here,
A try will level the scores. A converted try will put False Bay ahead, and any score from Hamilton now will put this game to bed. For them, they had a golden opportunity just a few minutes in the False Bay 22, which they failed to capitalise on.
Come, boys, go for the penalty, boys. Come.
Also going to be interesting to see what decisions the captains make now. do False Bay with any penalty? Are they going to kick the touch? Are they going to try and set up a rolling maul?
If there's enough time, coach, if there's about 3 minutes left, go for the 3.
Go over the 3 points. You never know what could happen. As Johnson's going to feed.
Especially with Falls by having a good kicking game at the moment.
Penalty could come here. No decision from the referee.
Let me be the judge of that. We have the con.
Could it be a refereeing decision that decides this game? Let's hope not.
Let me not comment on this one.
It's part of the game, I suppose. It's a very, very difficult, very difficult job refereeing. Here we go. Johnson feeds. Our False Bay looking to milk a penalty from the scrum. There you go. This one goes the other way now. Oh my goodness! Well, but he clearly won't make a decision, will he?
Yeah, it's a tough one.
I think the ref has decided he's not going to be
So I think the
the
next
reason
scrum,
for victory or defeat in this game.
I think the next scrum is definitely going to be a call here.
I think.
Come, boys!
Left at 1
I think
and
somebody's going to be left unhappy.
Yeah. I think it was left 1-1, so
Somebody's
now
gonna
the
be
next
left
one
unhappy.
definitely.
Let's see. If he calls it now one way or another, I think there's going to be a lot of noise around this ground. But anyway, let's see. Johnson, here we go. 3 minutes to go.
Come on, Ref, come!
We need.
Let's see.
The prop left, no chill, guys. Number 18.
We need to wait for the
Reset again.
Can't have.
I think this is the 4th time we're resetting the scrum, coach.
First time.
Want the penalty, man.
Just give us the penalty, Mr. Ref.
Number 18, no chill.
2 minutes and 45 seconds to go. 2 minutes and 45 seconds to go. Hamilton's clinging on to a 5-point lead. Oh. Here we go. Here goes Johnson. Here goes False Bay. Can they win it at the death? Massive tackle. What a hit. JP Lewis with a massive hit in the midfield there. Here we go. False Bay. Oh, ho, ho.
What a hit by Devin Martinez there.
What a massive hit that was. Here we go. False Bay supporters playing for the penalty. Here they go.
It's a knock. Knock by Mapua there at the moment.
And here we go.
Lost it.
Couple of tempers playing over here. It's a bit unnecessary. I don't think anybody did anything there to provoke that play, to be honest.
Mapua Jared.
I think looking back at the chances that False Bay had on the line, which they've lost in contact or knocked on in or around the goal line of Hamilton's, they will really be kicking themselves because they've had opportunities to get their ball ahead and they haven't taken them. Here's another one. They've lost that ball in contact. And with 1 minute and 20 seconds to go, Hamilton's at this stage looking to end a 7-year drought against False Bay, and it looks like they might just be able to pull it off here.
Yeah. Both teams also looking for the first win of the league.
First win of the league, they uncharacteristically the call, no call. Oh, here's long press. Oh, they're all offside here. False Bay all offside here. There you go, here's the penalty.
All offside. Offside, yes.
I know the crowd don't agree with it, but
Definitely not.
I think there were about 5 or 10 False Bay players in an offside position there. Here we go. McLaughlin, he's going to send this one down.
30 seconds left of the game.
30 seconds left. Hamilton on the brink of ending a 7-year drought against False Bay.
Slow fucking again.
Very uncharacteristically, I was saying to find these two clubs at 11th and 15th in the league. But, shows you the
Don't waste time, man.
healthy competition we have in Super League A rugby.
Definitely. I said it earlier to someone, and I said that this year's Super League A just a different breed.
Absolutely.
Everyone
Hardly
just,
an easy game anywhere in the league, and it's going to be a mad scramble for the top 6 by the looks of it.
yes.
Here we go. Looks like McLaughlin
Yes, yes.
is going
60
to
meters.
go for a 60-plus meter penalty to finish the game. Time is up. False Bay will have to run this from wherever it lands if it doesn't make it over. Here we go, McLaughlin. The final act, or maybe one of the last acts of the game. There he goes. He's smashed that
Nah, but the game is not
into the
finished,
22
play.
on the 5-meter line. Here they come. Here come False Bay. He's going on the run here. Oh, another big hit there.
By Jared Africa. Oh,
Jared
my
Africa. Well,
He's just putting up his hand.
He's certainly a candidate for man of the match. Here they come. Here come False Bay. They've got to go. They've got to go coast to coast to win it here from their own goal line. What a dramatic finish this could be. Here we go. Johnson. Oh,
Another
Wharton
one by
gets
Devon Clemens.
smashed in the midfield. Now they take
Oh,
it
Jared
wide.
once again.
Jared
Very
Africa. And that could be it. No, no. Ball's available. Here we go.
good. Oh,
Defense has been
Devon
incredible.
Martinez just putting these
Devon
big hits in.
Martinez is taking names as they get up. There's the knock on. There's the knock on.
That is the game.
Surely. Well, here comes the hand now. Yeah, McLaughlin, he's going to be standing in the pocket. He's going to put this out. Here we go. And the celebrations. That's full time. And Hamilton's recording a famous victory here over the reigning league champions, the first time in 7 years. And one would have to say on the balance of play, deservedly so, coach. The defense was absolutely excellent. Physically, Hamilton's outmuscled False Bay, and even though they probably will feel aggrieved they didn't get more reward from the referee at scrum time, False Bay had a number of opportunities on the line which they didn't take.
Yeah. It's a tough one. 3 or 4 chances that False Bay had. Didn't take it, and yeah, that obviously if you can't execute your chances, you will not win the game.
Yeah, and I think they'll probably look back at that. More credit to False Bay. I thought that they really managed the win excellently in the second half. Very, very intelligent play. They used it to their advantage, even though it was really a big disadvantage. So they clung in there, they created opportunities, and they couldn't capitalize on the opportunities that they created. On the other hand, Hamilton will feel very, very happy. First victory of the season. They really, really needed this one to stay in contention for the top 6 after an indifferent start to the season. So, what a great evening of, thank you very much, Coach, a great evening of rugby.
Thank you, Adrian. Thanks for
Hamilton
having me.
17, False Bay 12. False Bay stay rooted to the bottom of the log. I'm sure they won't stay there for long, but Hamilton's walk away the victors tonight.
the two captains?
Test.
What?
Just use it like this. Jeez. You got me? Okay. Okay. Good evening, everyone. Yeah, Falls Bay, Hamilton's always a big one. Always a great big game. Obviously, Falls Bay last year's champs. This year, bit of a tough start for both teams. Needed the win today, 17-12. Yeah, tonight. But here we have the captain of Falls Bay, Tabu Ngobo. Tabu, obviously you guys came today. A bit of a late game, but you knew it was going to be a big one.
Yeah, first of all, I need to congratulate Hammies on a great performance. I thought both teams gave it hammer and tongs out there. Like you said, both teams were desperate for the win, and I think Hammies wanted it a little bit more today. Yeah, it was a great day to come out and play rugby, especially after the Stormers got the results. So yeah, big one for rugby today.
Obviously, just looking at the team, a lot of experience, but also a lot of new players. Some of the under-20s coming through. I think good combination within the team you guys have, and obviously with the new coach this year as well, with Jono van der Walt not being at the helm this year.
Yeah, I think in reality it was always going to be tough with the change of coaches, and I think what the past couple of results have shown us is that we're still trying to find our feet within the new structures and everything that we need to get used to with the new coaching system. But we're working hard and we believe that it's going to come right.
So obviously after tonight, going back to the drawing board and looking forward to the next game now.
Yeah, I think as players we'll pick up in our analysis that we made a lot of individual errors, so we're going to have to look at ourselves quite honestly and make sure that when we come out in the next game we're a lot better.
Just looking at the game, this is the last question, but just looking at the game itself, you know, few chances that you guys had, 3 or 4 chances on the line, just couldn't execute. Was that a bit of a, you don't want to say a downfall, but obviously sometimes the head drops within the game?
No, 100%. Like I said, I think when we do our analysis, it'll come up and we'll see exactly where we went wrong. But again, I'm going to go back to the point that a lot of us as individuals, including myself, need to do a lot of soul searching and make sure that next time we come out, we fix those individual errors that we made today that cost us the game.
Tabu, thanks for chatting to us. Good luck for the rest of the season and hopefully seeing you in that top 6 again.
Thank you. All the best for you guys as well. Thanks.
Nee, jy praat net. Mag kan ek hierdie kant staan? My kyk.
Okay.
Engels oor die kant, Engels? Afrikaans? Engels? Afrikaans.
Yeah, we're here tonight. Falls Bay, Hamilton's playing at home tonight. Good win for Hamilton's. Obviously, also a good win after the Stormers win for them going to the finals. But tonight we have the captain of Hamilton's, Aubrey Kutsia. Aubrey, just before we come into the game, how was the preparation coming into this week?
Hi Renzo, thank you so much for the interview. I appreciate it. Obviously tonight against Falls Bay for Hamilton's, it was a massive one. I wouldn't say the preparation this week. I would go back 3-4 weeks ago. We obviously had a few buys. We didn't play rugby. We had a lot of training sessions building up to this game. Intensive training sessions. We all worked hard, and this week especially was really exciting for the guys. Training sessions was amazing, and I guess it pulled off tonight. It was a great game.
Just looking at the team itself, if you look at the team on paper, it's actually a lot of new guys to the club. There's maybe just Wynand that's got like 40 caps, but some of these guys 2 caps, 3 caps. So it looks like as the season is going on, the guys is beginning to gel well.
For sure. It's the same as last year. We had quite a few new guys, the same as this year. On paper, a lot of debuts, 1 or 2 caps for the guys. But for us, we have a motto. It's not about 1 or 2 superstars in a team. It's about the 15 guys on the field that performs as one.
Just going into the game itself, good game for the guys. A lot of stacks maybe on some of the the lineouts and the scrums, but I think all in all, guys showed good character within the game right until the end.
Yes, for sure. The guys showed guts tonight, and we just spoke about it before the games. It's all about guts and glory in this game. The wind was a bit shocking. It made the lineouts very difficult for both sides. Scrums were very competitive, both equally strong, so nobody really dominated, but it came down to defense, I think. And like their coach came and told us afterwards, tackling defense was the winner for the game.
Aubrey, so another bye week for you guys. Next week, after that, it's Brackenfell away. So looking forward to that one now.
Definitely massive game for us. We played against them in the warm-up games. It was a tough game. We know that they're a really good team. We are very excited to play the game, but we've got 2 weeks to work very hard now, and we just need to build on the past weeks that we had now.
Aubrey, thank you
Renzo.
for chatting to us. Good luck for the season ahead, and yeah, all the best.
Thank you so much, Renzo. Enjoy the evening.
Goeienaand mense, ons is hier vals by Hamiltons op die 12de. Ja, wat 'n exciting game, wat 'n great game gewees, harde game. En vanaand hierso het ons man of the match, Lance, ja, vat ons deur die game. Hoe was die game vir jou gewees?
Verskriklike physical game. Ons het geweet as ons hulle voor kan aanvat en domineer, dan gaan ons agter kan. So ja, ek dink die bootjies het voor hard gewerk en die backs het mooi ingesluit.
Natuurlik, bietjie vaste fasette wat die hele kant toe gegaan het, bietjie gestak in die lyn staan, bietjie gestak in die scrums, maar ek dink soos die kaptein ook gesê het, defense was julle ding vanaand gewees.
Yes, definitief. Ek dink die wen het, hoekom ons gewen het was definitief vir ons defense. Dit was die main factor. So daar gewerk die week aan defense of actually die afgelope 3 weke. So ja, ek bly ons kan hom deurtrek.
Natuurlik, hulle sê altyd daar's 'n man of the match, maar die man of the match gaan altyd, vir my gaan dit altyd oor die span op die einde van die dag.
Ek vat dit as 'n span wen. So ek sê die man of the match, die span is die man of the match vir die dag.
Lance, veel geluk.
Dankie, waardeer dit.
Ja, sterkte vir die seisoen verder.
Dankie, waardeer hom. Goed gaan. Dankie coach hoor.